Welcome to Fuck the Underdog, the words won't let me read them. Today we're going to talk about core values and why they matter to your business. It's super important that you define who you are as a business, who you want to work with, who you want to work for you, and the values that define you as a group. Why is that important? It makes sure that your entire company is in alignment, as well as with your clients, that you guys are all in alignment, and that you don't walk in and just truly dread working with the people you're with and the clients that you choose. And so when you're defining your core values, it's actually a pretty arduous process. You sit down, you make a word map, you put that word map into categories. Once you categorize what that word map looks like, then you start to define a theme, and then the themes lead you finally to your core values. And so recently we defined our core values, and it really led us to an alignment of having the right asses in the right seats. So it was super important that you do this. Let's talk about our core values. Our first core value is be the best version of yourself. And this does not just pertain to work. It pertains to you personally as a human. It goes beyond that. It goes into who you are, what you think, how you think about things, how you approach things. You pour into yourself before you pour into others and other things, and always try to one up yourself. That means being a good person. It means doing the right thing even when nobody's looking. It means charitable acts. It means come every day trying to do better than you were yesterday and be the diamond. Be hard on yourself, break through barriers, and be transparent. Hold others to the expectations that you hold yourself. So be the best version of yourself when it comes to work, also in your personal life. Like, show up. The next one is own your seat. And that, again, is personally and professionally. So, like, if you're the CEO, which I am, I could just show up and be like,
I'm the CEO. I don't have to do anything. I have the title. I'm the boss. And I could just dictate to people.
But instead, you treat it like you have to do it because you love it. You be in control of your ownness. That means taking responsibility, making good choices, and don't just be in the seat. So don't just show up and say,
Hey, I'm the CEO.
Represent what you want that seat to be. That means treat your position like it's your own business. It's your responsibility. It's your staff. It's your clients, and kind of be your own CEO when you show up. And that can apply to being a husband or a wife. That can apply to being a great daughter. It means you show up every day and you own it like it's yours, like it's your money in the bank, like it's your client that you need to take care of. So you shine. The next one is tighten up. I know the Titans say it, tighten up. But what that means is consistently do better in your job, in your projects, in your life, how you speak to people. And if you catch yourself slipping, remind yourself to come back and be focused and tighten up. Keep moving forward. Don't move backwards. Don't be sorry. Be better. You notice you're going into a slump, and then you take note of that, and then you make small appreciable changes to get out of that slump and really tighten up your performance. So, client result slides for a moment. You look really hard at that and go, you know what? I could really do better. And then you make steps to do better. The next one is don't be the what, be the why. What does that mean? The what is like your job title, right? The why, the reason you're here, the reason you work hard, the reason that you feel inspired, what drives you. So understanding people's work love language is super important for like the why. Again, we'll go back to the CEO title. I could just show up and say,
I'm the CEO.
Because I said so, and that's the what. And instead I show up and go, I want to be the best leader for my team. I want to stand up and be a great human for the people that look up to me, that see me as a mentor. I want to do the best job possible for my clients, so I represent these values so they can be proud to work with me. So you have to be more than the what, you have to be the why. And finally, say it with your chest. Now, this is a personal favorite of mine. And that means when you're talking about something, have confidence in yourself. If you're out of your comfort zone, you're going in the right direction. And so stand up and say what you mean and mean what you say. Be adult enough to speak clear and don't hold back. It doesn't mean be rude. It just means be confident about your abilities. Be confident about your knowledge. Be confident about your opinions. Say it, mean it, live it. Say it like you mean it, and don't be afraid to do what it takes to be truly great. As a CEO, I am oftentimes approached with differing opinions than my own. And as a visionary, I have noticed that I think completely differently than my staff of high-level integrators. And so oftentimes the way I think about things and the way I see things is completely different than their perspective. And so I ask them to please say to me, tell me what you mean, tell me how you feel, tell me what you think. And probably chances are you may have a better idea than I do in a more controlled and organized fashion. Therefore, I expect you to stand up and be proud of the knowledge you have, be proud of the way you think, and say it with your chest and tell me like how you really feel.